You see, Jesus is the seed that was sown, that is now the mustard seed that is growing in the earth. Unless a grain of wheat falls into the ground and dies, it abides alone, but if it dies, it bears much fruit. Jesus sowed his life as a seed in this earth, and now he's reproducing his life in us. And that is the hope of cultivating the culture of heaven. What is the source or the seed of the culture of heaven? It's Christ has died. Christ is risen, and now he's reproducing his life in us. That seed was in those men in that prison camp, and that seed that was dormant came awake and broke the darkness from the power of the devil to the power of God, from the darkness to the light. That's the power of his seed. That's the power of his life in us. Isn't that beautiful? Jesus transforms us and then transforms culture through us. But to give you some ideas about cultural transformation, these are ideas. Like I said, we can all disagree, and that's okay. But I have a challenge with 1 Corinthians 15:25 through 26. Paul's talking about Jesus is conquering the power of sin and death in the world. He's setting lives free. He's transforming lives and transforming cultures. Everything of sin and death is an enemy. All of it. And Jesus is conquering his enemies. It says, for he must reign, Jesus, until God the Father, until he has put all of his enemies under his feet. God the Father is putting every enemy under the feet of Jesus. By the way, we are his body, and the God of peace will soon crush Satan under your feet. God the Father is putting every enemy under the feet of Jesus. And Paul here gives us a timeline. The last enemy to be destroyed is death. So it kind of sounds like God is going to destroy every enemy, and the last enemy will be death. I'll let you wrestle with that. But that gives me some high expectations of hope for what can be accomplished through the gospel of Jesus Christ. Ephesians 4:11 through 13. He gave the apostles, the prophets, the evangelists, the shepherds, and teachers. See, I picked a different translation. To equip the saints for the work of ministry, for the building up of the body of Christ, until we all attain the unity of the faith and of the knowledge of the Son of God, to mature manhood, to the measure of the stature of the fullness of Christ. It really appears that the Spirit of God is going to work through the church until the church comes forth at a certain level, quality level, before the end, doesn't it?